Hello, and we're back! So, where we left off, we're about to fight some pirates with some pretty strong units, it looks like. I saved before we left. Let's take a look at the conditions. Funds, 5,000 gold. I don't know what that actually means. Victory, defeat boss, defeat Aikadais. I have to beat Havedi, who's level 9. So it looks like you're either supposed to more heavily rely on your strong units, or as Ike is your only really low-level unit here, you're really supposed to get him that experience. This man is not in a fun place. So the first 7 videos that come out, I am recording all in the same day. So if there are comments on earlier videos telling me to do something, or like, no, we don't want to see the little animation things, I will only really get that information starting the week after this one. I'm guessing you just... oh, you don't... This is actually kind of looking like one where we're gonna have to take it slow. This town seems quite unruly. What did you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see. That would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You appear to be a mercenary. Would I be right in supposing that you're hired to clean up the pirates? Here, perhaps you should take this. It might help you if you run into trouble contending with the pirates. But do hurry. I came all this way to see the world-famous fish market, and I'll never do so with those ruffians around. Best of luck to you. Okay. I'm wondering how effective Provoke is as well. Man, Ike could use a little more damage or more speed. I know about indirect combat. I know about bows. Don't worry, he's gonna do 0 to like 2 damage. Or miss. Miss was the other option. I didn't really discuss. Provoke seems quite good. I guess it helps. He's a ranged unit, so he can't counter. He's quite tanky. Clang. Poke. I mean, I guess the goal here would... you want Ike to get, like, 9, right? The problem is you have Titania, who's like a great bulwark, except she destroys things. So you have to kind of manage that. We just do this. So Gatry and Ike are really the ones you want to feed experience here. That's pretty perfect. Titania will probably end up standing where she is so that Ike doesn't get, like, full surrounded. Although I'm actually suddenly very tempted to let him get full surrounded. Can he even? No, not really. There's only one soldier that can attack. No way are they going to attack Titania. They might attack Shinon if he was out there, which is why I kind of put him in the corner. Also, his crit is ludicrous. Oh, let's read about our classes. Maybe we should do that at the first whenever we have new classes. So he's a sniper. Seasoned fighters possess unparalleled accuracy with bow. Every archer aspires. He's weapon level A. That's kind of nuts. The higher the number, the greater unit's hit percentage. Affects many different things. How many times the unit will attack. He just has ludicrously high crit as well. Well, wait. I would guess Axe Boy will attack Gatry? Maybe not. I don't know. 10 and 10? 7 and 7? Good dodge. I just realized I don't have my healer. So I might have to rely on, like, trading a few vulneries at some point. So the Steel Lance seems very risky, but I'm going to try it. A kill would be nice. It'd simplify the battlefield. Nope, not happening. Hopefully I get one in. Okay. That's fine. Hey, you boat monkey, you tricked me, didn't you? Tricked ye? What a vile and nasty thing that is to be saying. Don't ye agree, matey? Yar, that I do. There be nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, missy. You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother. That's why I came all the way to your ship. Aye, and we do know. He was on board for a while, and then... Do you recall where he went, matey? Yar, that I do. He was a penniless oaf, so he tossed his worthless carcass into the rolling waves. Yar, har, ho. My brother? That's horrid. Horrid, did you say? Horrid? Your scurvy brother was the horrid one. He lost that game a chance, he did. If you lose, you must pay. And the scullywag tried to cheat me. By Shanty Pete he did. Arr, calm yourself, me hearty. Yar, yar, yar. After all, his darling sisters come to pay us a visit. What say ye work off your brother's debt? What say I run you through with my lance and call it a day? Yo, har, har. It matters not what ye be a Pegasus knight, lassie. Aye, we minnow like yourself is no match for us, sea dogs. Prepare yourself, ye flying wench. If your axe is as dull as your wit, this will be over in no time. Okay, so by going super slow, I'm possibly going to miss out on experience with Marcia kind of taking shit. Okay. So we might want to push a little harder, is what the game is telling me. Ow. Yeah. With the lance equipped, it is sad because we're going to get some big ol' whiffs on these counters, which would have been nice to hit. I probably should have just gone with the iron and been like, eh. Hey, we got a hit there. That's pretty good. Yep, figured that would happen. Shinon, you need to learn how to, like, get out of the way. 1? Okay. Yeah, she seems like she's fine. Although, classic Marcia, she does not do much damage. Perfect iron sword opportunity. And a whiff. And a hit. $45. Iron Lance to finish this guy. Either one hitting is fine. Beautiful. I'll just let her do this. Easy peasy. Quite a nice little horse model, actually. Like, obviously not a ton of animation in it, but it's a good looking horse. Next unit? Okay, he's a ridiculous unit damage-wise. I will say that. Like, you need to pump out some DPS. He's your dude. That's good news to me, honestly. She can't counter. What I could have done is I could have unequipped her weapon and like let her face tank to give lower units more experience that way. But I don't know, it feels weirdly cheesy to me. A and 8 is not enough. I'm guessing you just fucking destroy this man, though. I guessed right. I mean, we'll take the 8 and 8 with the possibility of getting hit for 4 not being of massive concern. I mean, he'll back up to attack with the hand axe, so I won't get the kill on the counter, sadly, but... I could give Gatry this one, so that Ike can talk to Marcia. That'd probably be nice, actually. He should be able to make it. Oh, crackers! There's too many of them. I don't want to die here. Brother, this might be the end. Hey, are you alright? So, cool, huh? Don't give up. Who are you? I'm a mercenary. The villagers hired us to get rid of these pirates. Are you going to help me? Of course. Let me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted. Oh, hey, that would be fantastic. Thanks so much. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. It's all in a day's work. You're helping me out. I should show my gratitude somehow. That's nice, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just get yourself somewhere safe, please. Well then, I'll come talk to you about repaying my debt later. What's your name, handsome? I'm Ike. I'm with the Grail Mercenaries. Ike, got it. And I'm Marcia, a Pegasus Knight of Benyon. Don't forget me. Alright, I'll be seeing you later. She's crushing a little bit. Can you blame her? That blue hair, that suave attitude. How could you say no to Ike? Got a hand axe. You're just gonna wait. That's what you hope, not quite what you hoped for, but close. The misses are great. Keep those coming. And then what? That guy's probably gonna have to attack. Oh, he can't even attack, actually. 13 and 13 is not a kill, but it definitely sets Ike up for one. I mean, you expect your knights to get hit a lot. Just what happens. Strength and skill are nice for knights. More damage on your kind of slow hits. And more odds that you will hit, which is pretty important when you're usually going to single hit enemies, not double them. This seems like a decent... This is fine. Should be. I doubt I'll kill, but... Didn't even really make it so I can kill next round, which kind of sucks, but... That's great. I doubt you'll do 22 damage to him. Enough. My dog is snoozing on a small dog pillow, despite being large dog. Did that sum up what you just showed me quite well?
Yeah.
What's 9 times 3? 27?
Uh-huh.
So that's a kill if that crits. Do you kill this guy 14 and 14? You don't. You soften him up like perfectly. Thank you, Titania. Okay. He's got 5 HP. Level 10. Level 6. So... Gatry can't actually kill this enemy, which kind of sucks. And I doubt Shinon would even come close to letting it live. 9 and 9 is an exact kill. So what we do is we just do that. Then we check Ike's actual hit on the boss as well. Because if Ike can't kill the boss with 5 HP, then we have issues that Shinon will need to do it. Okay. Guaranteed kill at, like, no threat. Shinon gets a little experience, that's fine. He doesn't need it, but he gets it. God, apparently early on, all these videos are going to be closer to 20 minutes. Because apparently early Fire Emblem missions are pretty goddamn fast. There's none of the management stuff to do in the middle. Give back what you've stolen from the good folk here and set sail. Yarrrrkkkk, now I know you're tetched in the head, lassie. Lassie? We show Maraxus and say arr, and the golden grub come raining down. We'll not be giving this up. I see. Looks like we'll have to rely on force of arms then. Yarrrrkkkk, help me. Hath been yeeted. That almost got Ike to 8, which is good. Not the best level. Man, I really would love some strength level ups for Ike. I'm gonna be real. We've driven off all the pirates. Your people will suffer no more indignities at their hands. Oh, that is joyful news. Here's your pay as promised. Thank you very much, and if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to send word. Of course, of course. All of you put on a most marvelous show. Such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Grail to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, no offense, a band of children, well, I will admit to being a tad nervous. I apologize for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Grail had other pressing matters to attend to. Oh no, don't apologize, there's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands, and you did it impeccably well. It's a fine compliment you pay, sir, but it was our pleasure. As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Especially your Commander Grail. He's far and away better than most any general I've seen hereabouts. What I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit beneath you? That's not... Don't get me wrong now. You certainly helped all of us simple folk out. Even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Grail is in service of the Crimean throne. Well, that's what this old man thinks. We, and Commander Grail, are quite satisfied with the work we do now. You've nary a selfish bone among you. Well then, rest assured, we'll speak again if any problems arise. Thank you again. Titania, is something amiss? No, of course not. Our mission is complete, and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you. Jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. It's like that old buzzard said, there's better work out there, something with a bit of challenge. Shinon? I'm joking, J-O-K-ing. Come, Titania, be honest, don't you find the work we do to be a bit disheartening, unglamorous? What? You too, Gatry? What's gotten into you? Please, look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals, and we're very good at what we do. Shinon and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents. I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Grail is mismanaging us. Do I have that right? Whoa, hold it right there. That's not what I'm saying at all. What is it, Titania? What's what? You seem so angry. It's not like you. Exactly. Ike's got the right of it. It's just that, look, we do good work and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. It feels like you were saying work doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing. That's all. Sorry. No, you're right. We are the ones who ought to apologize. Enough. Let's get going, shall we? Rest is part of our jobs too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now that's a plan. I was so hungry I could eat a wyvern. Titania, what is it? If you're looking for pride, I have it. You and my father have kept this mercenary group together, and I'm just proud to be a part of it. That's all. Ike. I'm surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with fame? What's so wrong with having money to live well? You know, he's not super wrong, in my opinion. Well, another 20-minute video. But with that save... Actually, we'll watch this next bit. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. Chapter 4. Roadside Battle. Battle by the roadside. Near a road, but on the side of it. Soren? I gotta tell you something. Listen to this. Settle down, miss. It's too early for you to be yelling like that. Now, what's going on? Soren's back. He just arrived. Really? That's odd. He wasn't supposed to return for a while yet. I know. I wonder what he's doing back so soon. It's probably nothing to worry about. I'll go and talk to him. Where is he? In the mess hall. I think he wanted to talk to Father. Right. I'll go check there. Troubling news indeed. Gather the troops. Yes, Commander. Ike, if you've got time to waste, you've got time to work. Get over to the briefing room. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on around here? Bad news. Something big is happening, and we need to formulate a plan of action. Soren! Hello, Ike. Long time no see. I'm happy to see you're back. But what happened? I thought you were going to be studying for a while longer. It's a long story. What's the holdup? Get over here now. Let's go. I'll fill you in later. You probably remember that Soren's been training with another mercenary group. Well, he's back now. And he has some unbelievable news. What news is that? It's Crimea and Dane. They've gone to war. The war! Oh, okay. So, like, the... Okay. Okay. I know a little bit about this from, like, history lessons in Radiant Dawn. But... War? It can't be. That's why I've called everyone here. Soren has some more information. Go ahead, Soren. Alright. Take a look at this map. It's a map of Crimea. Quite detailed from the looks of it. Yeah. So up north, I think that's like Crimea Castle. And then actually if you come... That mountain range that's right under where it says Grail. I believe that is what kind of separates Crimea from Gallia, right? It's called Gallia? No, Gallia is the Valkyria name. What is it's the Laguz territory, led by the king, Skrimir's father. Yes, this is Melior, Crimea's capital. Our base of operation is right about here. Everything started 3 days ago. I needed to do some research, so I went to the archives of Melior's royal library. Without warning, the scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern, perhaps rent the air, and the building was rocked by a tremor. I rushed outside and saw wave after wave of knights, cavalry, and wyvern riders, each clad in glistening ebon armor, black as night. The Dane army. Correct. Was there a provocation? As you know, relations between Crimea and Dane have never been friendly. How did they get that far in? So Dane's like up north. We'll just assume that's east. We're going to assume that's northeast, upright. Dane's up northeast. You kind of have to come around that like little bit of gulf kind of type structure. I don't know how Dane got in without anybody knowing. However, the past century have seen only minor skirmishes, nothing that has ever approached the scale of this attack. It was brutal and without warning. Dane laid the capital to waste. I've never seen destruction on this scale before. A swift attack, devastating and brutal, a daring gambit indeed. But if it succeeds, a very well chosen one at that. Yes, the King of Dane would not hesitate to employ such treacherous tactics. What happened next? King Crimea's brother deployed the Crimean army to meet the attack. The king ordered his people to flee the city before the battle reached them. Fearing the worst, I also fled and made my way here. So we don't know how the tides of battle flow now, do we? That's alright. Word of war cannot have traveled far yet. We may well be the first ones to know of it out here. You did well to bring us this information, Soren. Excuse me. I know some risk was involved. It was nothing. Dane has invaded Crimea. We may be mercenaries, but this still affects us. What are we going to do? That's the question of the day. How do you see it, Titania? Crimea is the closest thing our company has to a homeland. The Crimean royal family and noble houses have been generous, providing us with many lucrative jobs. From a moral standpoint, as well as a business one, it's in our best interest to help Crimea out. And you, Soren? I agree on one point. We are mercenaries. We are not Crimea's private militia. No coin has crossed our palms, so I think we should stay out of it. So you'd have us sit and watch as Crimea is overrun? I would. Dane's troops are superior in both numbers and morale. The chance of a Crimean victory are very slim indeed. The chances. Apologies. But Crimea is ruled by King Remen, who is known throughout the land for his wisdom. And his brother, Duke Renning, is said to possess peerless valor and courage. Dane may not find victory so easily. Valor and courage are for children's tales. In terms of military prowess, Dane's King Ashnard is every bit Lord Renning's equal. Victory will hinge on troop numbers and supplies, and Dane is superior in both. I think the outcome is painfully obvious. Curse you, Soren. Crimea is not doomed. If they can turn aside Dane's initial thrust and turn it into a test of endurance, with the Crimean army both demoralized and ill-prepared, they simply will not be able to hold out that long. All right, that's enough, both of you. I hear what you say. However, we must ascertain the current situation before we decide on any action. We'll send a scouting party to get a closer look at Melior. Ike, I want you in charge of this. Assemble your men and get going. What, me? Titania will accompany you as an advisor. Commander, you must be joking. He's just a boy, and he's had barely more than a taste of battle. What do you expect a whelp like him to accomplish? Ah, Shinon, since you're so concerned, you can go as well. Well, that's not what I... Blast. Which I think just means fuck. But they can't write fuck in a Nintendo game. Who else? Gatry, Rice, and Soren. That should do. So, I've got, like, insane mobility, my first magic user, and Gatry as a wall for Rice, basically. Father, wait, why do you want me? That was an order. Get moving. There's no time to waste. Yes, sir. Titania, I'm going out for a bit. I want you to give Ike some direction. Understood? Yes, sir. Ike, wait up! What? Here, this is for you. Got the regal sword. Might 7, weight 6. It is lighter than an iron sword. It's light and easy to wield. And it has only 1 less might than a fucking steel sword? Oh my god, it's so good. A sword? Where'd you get it? From Father. He told me to come and give it to you. It's beautiful. This is the first sword you've got that wasn't a hand-me-down from somebody, isn't it? That's great. Yeah. Well, be careful. Oh, and bring me a souvenir. Something nice. I've never been to Melior before. Mist, I'm not going on vacation. Sheesh. At least Mist has confidence and belief in you. Capital Way. Are you feeling alright, Ike? You haven't said a word in quite some time. I don't understand what my father's doing. Why put a new recruit like me in charge of something so important? You're going to succeed him as our commander one day. Don't you think he wants you to know how to lead? Me? I don't know if I'm capable. Even if I am, that day's a long way off, right? I mean, I'm inexperienced, weak. I'm nothing compared to my father. I'm not so sure about that. When I look at you, I see a young man full of promise. Commander Grail is a great man, but I think you'll be every bit his equal. In time, you might even surpass him. Don't be ridiculous. It's just my opinion. You need not pay it any mind. Yet, if you fear your own weakness, why not take this chance to go out and better yourself? That would be more in keeping with your personality, no? I suppose you're right. How do things look over there, Soren? Same as here. There are corpses strewn everywhere. There are quite a lot of them, especially when you consider how far we are from the capital. Are they Crimean? Judging by the armor, the vast majority of the dead are Dane soldiers. So Crimea has the upper hand? Just the opposite, I think. The Crimean soldiers were members of the Imperial Guard. That means King Ramon, or another member of the royal family, was on the move when Dane soldiers fell on them. Could it have been Lord Renning? No, as long as the Crimean army still draws breath, Lord Renning will not leave their command. Perhaps another member of the court? We've got Dane soldiers moving in on our location, and they don't look happy. Maijin, you there! Who are you? What are you doing? We're no one you need. You're armed! Heed me! Drop your weapons and surrender! Act quickly or else. Listen to me, fool. You're making a mistake. We're not... not going to cooperate, eh? Ready your weapons, men. Move in and kill them all. Headstrong fools. Getting caught up in some skirmish is not part of the plan. But they're obviously not going to listen to us. Grail mercenaries, get ready to fight. Little outnumbered, but we should be fine. A lot of lance boys, though. Alright, let's see how you handle the role of captain. Well, what are your orders, boy? We'll do what you say as long as you hurry up and spit it out. I know, I'm thinking. Give me a moment, will you, Shinon? Bah, useless. We'd be better led with mist than this soft, untested welt. Let's see, we're in the middle of the road and there's not much cover. Soren and Rise are vulnerable, so we have to protect them from enemy attacks. Right? It's a sound strategy. I can attack from behind your defenses. Good thinking. Do you mean that? Alright, let's do that then. Giving me a little tactical primer. Okay, with that is episode 3? 3. I'm gonna say it's... I think it's 3. I'm checking, so that I'm not a fool. That is episode 3 of Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. Thanks for hanging out. See you all tomorrow.